bankruptcy. This also have made a statement, insolvency may or may not lead to bankruptcy. So here I have written that court will decide. If the court is not deciding that the company is bankruptcy, then they will be remained as insolvent only. Now you could see here IBC have cut it in short, Insolvency Bankruptcy Code. Bill was passed in Lok Sabha in May 28th of 2016. Okay, in this year it has been passed on so and so date and become effective from December 1st 2016. Okay, now here you can see arranged a tribunal. After effective date, they have arranged a tribunal. This tribunal has divided into two parts. The first part will be handled by NCLT, that is National Company Law Tribunal, and the second thing is debt recovery. Now in this part, the companies will going to file the application regarding the bankruptcy. Only companies and limited liability partnership firms. Then where the individual going to reach regarding the debt recovery. Okay, so this board is for the individuals and this board is for the companies and limited liability partnership firms. So once they file the application, it might be accepted or it might be rejected. If it is accepted or rejected, it has to be give the communication to the applicant within the 14 days time. If it is accepted, then this tribunal will going to appoint an insolvency professionals, right? Then we'll go with the next part. Here you could see the silent features. What silent features you are able to see? The fast track resolution of insolvency. The one thing you should clear yourself that when we are making, as you know, every state is making ease of doing business. That means the entry and exit of business is easy in our India. In that way, we can attract more entrepreneurs to start up the newer companies, right? So this IBC is actually a very big economic reform, you could say, because after GST, I have written somewhere here, it is considered as most important economic reform after GST, right? GST is a very big step. After that, they have taken this IBC, right? So as a part of this, we could see what the features it has been depositing. The first thing you could see, it is a fast track resolution of insolvency because as you know, once the company declare as bankruptcy, it used to take years, like 2 to 3 years, 4 years. Sometimes the company itself fed up. So here what they are doing, they are resolving the cases as much as soon, and as you know, they are reducing the conflict between the debtors and creditors. The second thing is, this same thing I have told you, as government are offering ease of doing business, that is your entry and exit with minimum rules, not maximum rules. In Telangana government also we have a single window format. Then by this IBC, now it is ease of closing the business, right? Their ease of doing is for opening and IBC is to close off doing this business in the same year. And we have seen this part as economic reform, and it is offering economically viable and insolvency resolution process for companies. If it is for big company, 180 days max to max plus 90 days extension will also be given to wind up this process. And for small companies where less than 1 crore assets are there, it is taking max to max 90 days plus 45 days extensions. And you could see Indian machinery, as you know, the global companies, the outside country companies are not coming forward because of much rules and regulations, and winding up is also not that much easy because it is taking years to wind up. So here we have to match up the global standards so that the other country companies can also come forward for this. So we are introducing this IBC to match up the global standards, as IBC aims to change those, right? So these are certain points under silent features. Thank you.